Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to be talking about right now is what people are seeing and experiencing in everyday life when it comes to being of the prepared mind. And I get sent pictures and videos, emails and links. And if there's anything that you want to send me for a video, my email is in the description box below. So grab your coffee, maybe a SNICK snack or two, and let's get into it, okay? So this first thing that was sent to me by a community member is an article. And there's some pictures that I'm going to be showing you too. So a man has perished after a helicopter crashed into the roof of a hotel. It's called Cairns, C-A-I-R-N-S. And it sparked a massive fireball at the top. And they had to evacuate about 400 people, and emergency services were called to the DoubleTree Hotel by Hilton at about 1:50 in the morning following reports of a twin-engine helicopter that was crashing into the roof. The pilot and only occupant of the helicopter was declared perished at the scene, with forensic investigators working to formally identify him. So the company that owns the helicopter reportedly said that the flight was unauthorized. Wow. So Nautilus Aviation was working closely with Queensland Police, the Australian Transport Safety Bureau, and other authorities as they investigate the unauthorized use of one of their helicopters in the early hours of the morning. They said, as we continue to fully support the ongoing investigation, we will not be making further comments at this time. These are unbelievable, and it remains unclear whether the pilot was an employee. So a bystander by the name of Veronica Knight said that the helicopter was going incredibly fast as it crashed into the hotel. She said it seemed to come from the pier and straight down over the sea, straight, and it was going really, really, really fast. And she said, I know, wow, that doesn't look right. That's what she said. It just doesn't look right. She said, and then it got really low. She said, I was trying to take a video of it, but then it went really, really fast. And then it disappeared for about 5 to 10 minutes. And then I got a shock because it came back again. And it was coming back along the sea again. Wow. And then she said it just saw a big explosion and a huge fire, and I thought, yeah, it's about time to head straight into the hotel. So then a fire broke out on the roof following the crash, and about 400 people were evacuated. However, nobody was on the ground, suffered any injuries. Oh, so that's good. All right. Woo. Well, how sad. How sad is that? So here's an email from a community member. She said, hi. Poplar Report has just read a statement from a Walmart employee stating that they are getting rid of bulk type foods. I wonder why. That's strange. Okay, maybe because they also own Sam's Club, and Sam's Club is really the majority of where they sell all of their bulk. She said that may be why people are having trouble getting 20-pound bags of rice. Gee, are they trying to ration us by tiny single serving sizes? Now I've got the Oliver theme in my head and must get out. Wow. Well, yeah, Oliver, can I please have some more? Yeah, I hear ya. It could be because, you know, Walmart and Sam's are one and the same, and Sam's Club is where they sell majority of the bulk. So that could be why, you know, they want to keep their bulk in one part, and then the single serve or like the smaller serve sizes in the Walmart. You know what I mean? That could be. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what would be logical. But then again, they're not really logical, are they? So here's a screenshot for you, okay, that was sent to my community member. She said, well, my thoughts are the first item means not her side. The bottom means her side. My question is, we already have rule of law. Are they planning on changing the laws? They do all the time, you know. And nothing would surprise me if they were to change laws to suit their agenda. Like, okay, you guys remember when Ron DeSantis was running for president, right? So what did he do here in the state of Florida? He changed a law to suit his agenda, so he could run for president. And it was, I can't remember exactly how it went, but yeah, and it was like the first time ever was it done for a governor to change a law to suit his agenda so he could run for president. Yeah, I know. So, but that's nothing would surprise me. Nothing. So here is a screenshot for you, coming at you, and this community member says a picture paints 1,000 words, say cheese. Oh, good Lord. All right. So if you can't read it because it's too small, it says, she now claims to be against taxing tips, was the tie-breaking vote on the Inflation Reduction Act, which expanded the IRS so it could go after people not paying taxes on tips. Incredible stuff. The most inauthentic AstroTurf campaign in history. And then it goes on to say that she said, I was proud to cast the tie-breaking vote to pass our Inflation Reduction Act, which has capped the cost of insulin at $35 a month for seniors. Now, Congress must pass a bill that extends the cap to all Americans. Well, now she's gone back on her word, but I'm going to get more into that in another video on how she is going to be taxing everybody on their tips now. Yeah. And then here's something from a community member. Breaking: major attack hits Iran's central bank and other banks. Massive cyber attack has targeted the central bank of Iran and several other banks, causing widespread disruption in the country's banking system. According to Iran International, early reports suggest that this could be one of the largest cyber attacks ever on Iranian state infrastructure. Nothing surprises me. Nothing. Now, here is something from a community member. There's going to be a link in the description box below. And he says, please watch as soon as you can. Japan on earthquake watch for potential large activity. CommonTube has a bad habit of taking Dutch's videos down. Please watch if you can. It will help tremendously when I start explaining everything, including why they keep pulling his content. There is so much connected into to quakes, dues like DEW, weather mod, etc. Especially note timestamp 1 hour 20 mark. It doesn't take long to watch if you watch at 2 times speed. It all sounds like science fiction, but like I said before, all earthly roads lead to NASA. All heavenly roads lead to God the Creator. Absolutely. Okay, so that link will be in the description box. Okay, so here is an email from a community member, and she said to listen to this, the fast forward button. Okay, so she said, my husband is out of town this week. It seems like every time this happens, the enemy comes full blown at me. Monday, the muscle in my right shoulder started hurting really bad, and the pain went down my arm to my elbow. This is not the same elbow that I dealt with in February, that I had to go to the ER 3 times, and then inpatient and surgery because I had a rare infection in my bursa. They thought I would lose my arm or even more my life, and no IVs, numerous oral antibiotics would alleviate it. We have a ministry and B&B retreat that God told us to quit our jobs in Houston and move to Dripping Springs 18 years ago. It's a non-profit, and we charge nothing for ministers and their wives to come and take sabbaticals, serving 2 meals a day. That's really beautiful. I love that. Oh my gosh. This year has brought a lot of trials. Everything has been breaking down, needing replacements, maintenance, but God. Yeah, I hear you. My gosh, do I hear you on that. So many trials, so many this year. It's almost as if I am being tested to the last the rope is unwinding, and I'm holding on to the very last piece of rope. I really am. She said, I tell you this because my daughter sent this video to me to watch by Dutch. Some might like him and some might not, but like a wise spirit-filled older woman of God told me a long time ago, Sis Savage, sometimes you have to take the meat and just throw away the bone. You are on the front line. You are the watchman on the wall. You are in the spiritual battle like I am now. We're all in a spiritual battle. This country is in a spiritual battle. But it's not just that. We individuals are going to be having spiritual battles within ourselves, because we are going to be having to face battles that we never thought that we would ever have to face. And this could be on a personal level. This could be within family. This could be within friends. This could be within relationships. It could be with anything. And it's going to knock us down on our knees. And we're just going to sit there and say, are you serious right now? But he's testing us to see how strong we are, to see if we are going to get back up on our feet and we are going to survive this. Okay? We are all going to be tested. Every single one of us. And it's not all going to be the same test. It's really not. Okay? Sean and I are being tested right now. Not within each other. Not together. Not like within our relationship or anything like that. But we are being tested when I tell you. Okay? And the people that are testing us, they claim, I will say this, they claim to be Christian. But how they are testing us, no Christian would ever test this way. No Christian would ever test someone that they claim to love this way. That's all I must say. Okay? So she said, stay close to Jesus, wait on him for the spiritual flow so you can rise up and be that servant of God to help others come into God's fold in these last days. Don't be weary. He will lift you up above the waves of trials, doubt, and fears with much love and prayers. Yes. Yes. I don't care if you have to get down on your knees and you pray and you put that hand of yours on that Bible and you read those passages. And I don't care if nobody likes what I'm saying right now because you don't believe or you're on the fence or whatever the case may be. Just know that I know that he is real and I've seen it. I've experienced it. That's all I've got to say. So the link to that video will be in the description box below. Amen. Okay, so here's an email with 2 screenshots sent to me, and I'm going to flash them up for you, okay? So this community member said some info for you. At Real P Data, looked at the swings of certain demographics from the NYT's final PA poll from 2020, compared it to the poll released just a few days ago. The results show a massive gain for 45 in the 18 to 29 age range among women generally, and in the non-white demographic in PA. There's a good sign as all eyes are on PA. It generally is, because isn't that a swing state? Isn't that the state, like, if you win that state, it's like, okay, you got it, you know what I'm saying? So if 45 wins PA, he has 96% chance of winning the presidency. New GOP voters are also outnumbering new Democrat voters in Pennsy 4-1 during her honeymoon month. Republicans also had a net gain of 252,000 plus registrants in July, while Democrat, yes, I see you, lost a total of 19,000 voters in the same period. This shows that Trump campaign's ground game is more impressive than most realized. Well, that's awesome. I like hearing that stuff. Thank you. You guys want to watch a funny video with me? This was sent in by a community member, and she said, I thought you'd get a kick out of this. Okay, let's watch.
All units be advised, there's an 1154 westbound on Route 18. Suspect appears to be smuggling white lightning. Repeat, suspect appears to be smuggling white lightning.
Well, in North Carolina, way back in the hills, lived my old pappy, and he sold him some milk. He brewed white lightning till the sun went down, and then he'd fill up a jug and he'd pass it around. Mighty, mighty pleasing, pappy's cow squeezing. Shh, whoo, white lightning. But the G-men, T-men, revenuers too, were searching for the place pappy made his brew. They were looking, trying to book him, but my pappy kept not cooking. Shh, whoo, white lightning.
Several arrests were made as selling raw milk remains illegal to this day. Ha! And somehow our jails are overcrowded. Anyway.
Well, the next time you're out shopping, maybe take a look. Some people like fresh food better than cooked. Food sold raw happens all the time, though I'll concede there is a milk that should be a crime. Cloudy for some reason, largely unpleasing. Phew. Just frightening. In a truly free society, there are some potentially dangerous activities. If you think our jails are crowded, maybe we should be allowing. Shh.
And before I go, this screenshot was sent in by a community member, and here I'll put it up for you, okay? And it says, talking about Burger King, McDonald's, etc., etc. Apparently they use Tyson Foods for some of their chicken and other meat products at these fast food joints, and Tyson recently had made a deal with the company called Prox, P-R-O-X, to add in insect ingredients, and of course knowing that and then that cuts off. So beautiful. They really want us to eat bugs. I mean, the heck, man, how gross do you possibly have to be in order to sit there and enjoy pushing insects on people into their diets? I mean, are you that desperate? Are you? I mean, seriously. Anyway, all right, guys, I'm out of here. Okay, I will see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fearless. Ciao.